Hello everyone, this is Kimmy Wyatt and welcome to this video. That was my bag, y'all. This is part two of the video. Let's see, what's the name of the video? Null and void encrypted. I'm not going to go over details of part one, and I do apologize. The reason why the video stopped is because my battery was low. And so let me continue. So I was saying, and please like, share, subscribe, comment. If you find hair on any of your items, your brush, socks, some of you, oh, that's my cat's hair. And it might be, if you can tell that that's your animal's hair, this is not what I'm talking about. Although they will use your animal to accomplish things. These are witches, warlocks, which are also witches. Those warlocks are male witches, for those of you who didn't know, and sorcerers. I think the last thing I was saying in that video was that witchcraft is on levels. You have, y'all, this is just from my research that I've done on basically whatever. There's different levels to witchcraft, and sorcerers are above regular witches, and then it may be something above them. You guys, totally demonic. I know, although human, I know that you guys are, well, Kimmy, such and such and such. You know, even if it's a warlock, it's a human. I totally agree. It's just a human. Which is why this shit doesn't work, which is why it's temporary, which is why they don't like me telling you that whatever they put on you is what, let's say it together, temporary. Only if you recognize it and return it back to them. They've done all the dirty work, you guys. You're just saying 3 words: return to sender. Or 4, return back to the sender. 5, 3 to 5 words. Return to sender, return back to sender, return it back to the sender. Okay? Wait a minute. Return it back to the, that's 6. All right? So as I was saying also, the last thing I wanted to say, I was talking about hair. You guys, if you find hair and you know it's not your hair, it's not even your color, it's not even your texture of hair, please burn it. You can burn it on you. Please don't be afraid to touch it, because you're going to pray over the hair or pray as it's burning. And it's just usually a string of hair, believe it or not. Most of these witches are already bald headed, so they don't want to lose any more of their hair. And they have done so much to me, you guys. Even with my alopecia, I understand, y'all. I got it all. I understand it all. With my, one day I look at my alopecia, the hair is growing. The next day I look at it or whatever. Witchcraft. Because they don't have much going on up on top of the dome. You hear me? And I'm going to move. This bus here sits here for a minute, and I really don't like buses that just right here, in other words. So I'm gonna move. Yeah, so what you do, they're pissed. It's something about my hair, y'all. I've told y'all before, it is something about my whole physique. Something is going on, baby. I am so hated on my physique. I don't know what it is. It's like, really? This is just me. You know what I'm saying? This is just me. But what I wanted to say, you can burn this hair on your stove as well. While this hair, and put it on the stove before you turn it on, so you can position it how you want. Okay, don't drop the hair or lose it. Y'all hold on to the hair. Position it on your stove and then turn the stove on, because it's not going to take much to burn it. Okay, it's not going to take much to burn it. That's actually, I could catch that bus, but I'm going to wait. I'm doing this video. While you're burning the hair, you can say what you want. Very brief. Fire of God. God, use your inextinguishable fire to return all curses, spells, witchcraft incantations, voodoo, hoodoo, hexes, and hoaxes, ill intent, and magic, and anything else evil that has been geared towards my life, my lifestyle, or whatever, however you want to say it. Return it back to the sender, now and forever, in the mighty name of Jesus. I want to show y'all something. And that's that on the hair. I want to show y'all something. So today, I went somewhere and I had to pull out a USB drive. I keep my USB drives with me. I will put them in different spots just to throw idiots off. but they're always together. Let me tell you guys how powerful God is. I took my USB drives, and some of them are damaged. They've just been moved around too much, but I don't know if I said this in part one, but it's not the casing of the USB drive. And what is a USB drive, Kimmy? A USB drive is a portable device that you can put into the USB port of your phone, tablet. I don't know about iPhone. You would have to have an adapter. You can put this in your computer, laptop, and whatever you have on there will normally show up somewhere within there in the file system. You can save stuff to it. You can take stuff out, delete, or whatever, okay? I'm going to show you one. Hold on. They look something like this, okay? You can get them at basically any store that sells electronics, and even some dollar stores you can buy them. You guys, please, gang stalking victims, targeted individuals, get these in your life. Buy 64 gigabytes is normal, these 32. But if you're doing videos, if you are on social media, save your stuff, man. I'm telling you, get these and save your stuff, okay? Okay, save your stuff. Which is why I told you, for 5 years, I wouldn't have to do any research, but I keep getting, more stuff added to my collection of things I can, videos I can do. Oh, I love this building, y'all. I want a castle. I want to live in a castle. Oh my God. Oh, it's so cute. Oh my goodness. Wow, it's huge. It's bigger than what you guys think, okay? So check this out. Let me tell y'all what happened. Last week, I'll say, I transported my USB drives to to a plastic, y'all, I'm telling you, it's in a plastic bag. That bag zips up. That bag has, the lock system where you put the Ziploc system, small size bag, like a snack bag. You take that bag and then you wrap it around some Mylar. Mylar is another form of aluminum. This Mylar comes from some cookies that I had that were enclosed in a Mylar bag. I know how this works. You fold that up, turn it foil side or non-printed side out. Fold it a couple of times, put the bag that encloses your USB drives off in there, and then you fold that up, and then you put it in another bag. Y'all, that's one way I did it. But last week, the bag that all of that was in, little plastic bag with it folded down, that particular bag, because of me going in and out of it, that particular bag, at the crease, okay, had parted ways at the crease, plastic. So I kept it for a couple of days, okay, because I don't hardly take these USB drives out of my purse. And so I said, well, let me go ahead. It's time. It's because see, you guys need to learn about divination. You guys need to learn about, what else is it? Lord, when you're saying things and before you say it, it's like it just comes to you. But you guys need to learn about, I can't think of the name of it, and hopefully I'll think of. It's funny, I thought of divination because usually that's the new term, but usually I know about this other term. It's in my keywords too. Oh my God, what is this word when someone can? Okay, it'll come to me. People that can leave their body and go places and then go back to their body. Let me tell y'all something about that. I can't think of the term right now, and I'll pin it as a comment where the video is posted if I remember it after I close this out. Please know if someone is coming to you in a dream, someone is coming to you, coming in your home. You can hear these footsteps, but you don't see the person. But these are footsteps like literally close by you, demonic, okay? And please know these demons are using humans as humans are vessels for demons, okay? It's not the human that's after you, it's the demon that's after you. Let me say that again. It is not the human that's after you, it's the demon that's after you. I said that wrong. I said it wrong. Back up, back up. It is not necessarily, there we go, the human that's after you. It is the demon that's using the human, you, a vessel, in parentheses, to get the job done. Now, I said normally, or not, it may not be a human because there are people that just really hate you that freaking much. Plus, they're practicing witchcraft. Put both of those together. Plus, they don't believe in God. They don't believe he exists. They're atheists. Put all that stuff together, all that evil stuff together. And what you have is a recipe for disaster. And what happens is demons will take over the body of a person. Now, not in the sense where they can't walk, they can't talk, they can't do this, but the demon is there, the evil, okay? The sins are there. And that's just what that is. And if you're a chosen individual, if you're chosen, you are going to be targeted and gang stalked, okay? So let me tell you what's going on with these USB drives. So these, I should have kept these little bags, and I do have them in my bag right here, but I should have kept all of this so I can give you guys a better idea of what I'm talking about. Okay. In these bags, also, please know, what I was saying, with divination and someone coming in as astral projecting. Woo, thank you, Jesus. Divination and astral projecting. When someone astral projects, that means that they can actually leave their body. And look this stuff up on YouTube, y'all. Look up. Not saying you're gonna do this and practice this, but I gotta tell you the bad in order to get the good out. Okay. Astral projecting means to actually leave your body and go somewhere else. Okay, and then come back to your body. Your body doesn't go to this place. Spiritually, it's spiritual. You go to this place usually to do something evil. Usually spiritual spouses, which are incubuses and succubuses, will do this because they want to have sex with you while you're dreaming, while you're asleep or whatever. They will astral project into your location, your locale. You wake up and you have this stinky smell of semen on you, or you know you haven't done a damn thing, or you have the smell of a woman's vagina. Hold on. Okay, sorry, you guys. You have the smell of a woman's vagina on your penis, and you know that you have not been having sex with a woman. You did not do that. Y'all, this stuff is real, and I'm just going to give it to you, okay? If someone is astral projecting, then all you have to do, what I have read, is that as they're astral projecting, if someone touches them, guess what? They have to stay in that state. They're caught in the state where they are, meaning they can't go back to their body, okay? If a human touches them while they're in a state of astral projection, they will also astral project to steal your stuff, y'all, out of your home. Mess with something, which is what happened with this USB drive, okay? You guys, I took these USB drives, so that's what I wanted to say. If you touch them while they're astral projecting, I'm so tired of brothers that are sellouts, y'all. He knows damn well this door is closed. You see, like, y'all, let me tell you, do y'all pay attention to people? You walk up, it's Sunday. I'm downtown. Most of downtown is what closed. Okay? You walk over here on a mission. Okay? You walk over here on a fucking mission, walking real fast, clean shirt, clean pants, white tennis shoes. Don't look homeless at all, could be. Walk over here on a mission, okay? And you stop because you know you busted. Did y'all see that? And you go to these doors right here. Not right here, but let me show you. Right back there. And then try to open the damn door. Now, let me tell y'all where he is now. Crossing the street. He went to 2 doors and tried to open them. Where the hell are you going? You know what I'm saying? Busted. Sellouts. I am so tired of black men, black people, ooh, video, black people, period, that are sell outs. All right. So let me get back to what I was saying again. Look, way over there, but he came way over here, y'all. Y'all don't pay attention to shit. Came way over here. Look, went over here, went to the doors, went to one, tried to open up, went to the other one, and tried to open up, but he was way down there now, y'all. For what? Do you have to use the restroom? There's a hotel right here. You can go right in there and use the restroom. Now look, he's going around, and y'all see him moving. Let me see if y'all can see him. Get my finger. He's right. Let me see. Right there, crossing the street. That right over there. This is what I'm talking about, y'all. They will send these idiots to you, but what they're not telling them is that she's woke. By the way, she's gonna know that you're blah 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 blah. They're not telling them that because they have to get the job done, and it's not gonna get done because I'm woke. So anyway, burn the hair, like I said. But let me tell you about these USB drives. Okay, so I pull out my USB drives today. Got to a locale, pull out my USB drives today to use one of them in order to do something. Okay, private. I'm going to keep it to myself. And I noticed, well, back up. I just told you how I had them one time. Second time, which is the last time, I put up, the bag, the last bag that they were in, plastic bag, was torn at the seam. So I knew I kept it like that for like 2 days, like I said, because, it is what it is. I literally tied my purse down and knew that it was okay because of the other protection that it had, that they were in. But I got hold of some bags and little bags. These are little bitty bags I'm talking about. And I said, well, let me put these in here. Didn't get a chance to do it before I got home. So I quickly gathered them and transferred them to, kept them in the first, I kept them in the zip bag. I kept them in that bag. And I kept them, the wrapping around them, the Mylar. But the last bag, I transferred them to another bag, okay? Stay with me. Clear. You can see right through there and see all of them. I made damn sure that the smallest one, only small, because the casing of it, the outer case of the USB drive broke last year. I mean, I took it, I just completely, I've been knowing it was broke, okay? It actually disintegrated. It actually disintegrated because it was fake. I haven't seen these USB drives on the store shelves since because it was supposed to be a Gorilla. That's what it was called. And they were supposed to be waterproof. But see, initially I was keeping them in my bra. Okay. Didn't know that my body heat, continuous body heat, because I'm a hottie. Okay. I'm just joking. Well, okay. Didn't know my body heat would do something to these USB drives over time. And so I noticed that, and this is a hard casing, y'all. I'm talking about this, it was hard. I noticed that, make a long story short, it disintegrated and peeled and all. Well, not peeled, it just broke, rubber-like material. The only thing that was left was the USB drive itself. The little piece, it's a little piece. That piece that I just showed y'all, let me show it to you again. This right here, here's one of them. Okay, you see that? It's the little bitty device off in there, little component, which actually holds your, whatever you're trying to save, okay? It's just an outer shell, the rest of it. So let me tell y'all something. If you ever have the outer shell break, save it, because save the rest of it, or if it ever all breaks off, there's nothing wrong with you plugging it in. And I don't want to show my stuff, all of my stuff. I was going to show y'all one that it might look like. So when I put these all in the last casing, when I took them out, the first bag, well, not took them out the first bag, when I took the first bag out, I looked to make sure that this little friend of mine was in the bag. I made sure, because it's so small, it was there. Y'all see this bag right here? Y'all, when I tell you this bag is tied down, man, y'all, when I go to sleep, I pile stuff on top of it and put my feet on it here lately. And sleep sitting up on the couch. I mean, my stuff is tight. How about knowing that below my head or above my head that they're going to use devices to try to look through my bag and see what's going on. Got to do videos on that, y'all. It's real. Laser pointers. If a laser pointer will stop an airplane, guess what it can do? To look through your things, to burn your battery, make your battery not work because you left your phone on the cabinet and you took your battery out. Yay! Good. But you put your battery on top of your phone or had them side by side. It doesn't matter. Your battery's on the cabinet. Guess what an idiot can do above your head, the spine on you, with the laser pointer? You just got this phone. You just brand new battery. What? Okay. Battery never got hot. None of that. Guess what they can do? You guys, I got so much to teach you guys, show you guys how to look at it the way you want to look at it. Where was my little friend in all of my USB drives? I'm not going to even say how many I have, but it's just not a plethora of them. Where was a little bitty one? When, as I just told you, I made sure, and haven't taken them out since, it was in the plastic bag with the other ones before I did all the wrapping and stuff that I did. No hole in it whatsoever. I thought, golly, I'm at this place. I'm not going to say where. Man, I spread them out. I made sure when I opened them up that none of them fell. I'm looking under the table. I'm looking everywhere. It was nowhere to be found. And the thing that I thought, I said, Lord, well, it's so small that maybe if someone found it or swept it up, they don't know. Because you really can't tell with the casing gone. You really can't tell what that is. It looks like just a little piece of metal. Like, okay, rectangular piece of metal. Until you look on either end and you say, well, wait a minute, this is a USB. This can plug into something. Other than that, if it's flat, you can't tell. You guys, I just gave it up. I said, man, this idiot has astral project, which he did. He's done it before. I'm used to this, y'all. I'm true to this, not new to it, and used to it. My shit is what they want to see. Besides seeing me, my what I've saved. I made the comment in another video. Oh, I wouldn't have to do. I got enough footage for videos for 5 years. I meant it. Ooh, why did I say that? I knew when I said it that it was just going to be even more so on and popping. They want to see what I have because they want to see the proof that I have, even more so proof, which I do have, of my spine. That's why I tell you, I don't know why y'all not on this channel. I'm telling y'all trolls. It trolls my pages and you don't get on there. Let me teach you a little thing or two that you don't know besides spine, okay? Yeah, I couldn't find it. Let me tell you eventually what I said. I've left the place. They closed. And I said, and I'm going to paraphrase, I said, God, please return my USB drive to me. No holes in the bag, nothing, and it's sealed up 3-4 times, y'all. Was in the bag with the other ones. I looked through clear, was in there with the other ones tied up with, and let me tell you what else it had around it. Look, y'all see this? Hold on, let me show y'all something. Y'all see that right there? That was even wrapped around it. I mean, it was tied down. Little baby was in there. How about it was not in that bag when I opened up and took the other ones out? But it was in there and I hadn't bothered it since I tied it all, to put it all together or whatever. I already knew what had happened. I already knew. Y'all need to learn about witchcraft only for your own personal reasons, not to practice it. It's real, y'all. The shit is real. You need to learn about evil motherfuckers, sorcerers, all of that. Okay? And I will be doing a video on our black ignorant ass motherfucking people. And I'm saying this for a reason. You hear me? Learn something you don't know. We got some ignorant ass. Oh, okay, that's another video. That's another video. Y'all hear me? Why wasn't it in that bag with the other ones? After I said this prayer, God, return my USB drive back to me. Any information that has been found out, render it null and void encrypted. And if one more motherfucker say this is not my hair, this is what I'm talking about. Our black people, this is a side note, stop listening to other people, and none of these people have ever put their hands in my motherfucking hair, but these are whores. These are stupid ass mofos. Excuse me, I'm going in for a reason. It's my fucking hair. I showed my damn hair in 50,000 damn videos, and you listen to one hoe that said ain't mine, and she done had her hand in my head. Let me move on. She's a hater. Why come people can't see people for who they are? She's a hater. And because you're a hater, you're listening to what she's saying. Boop, boop. Let me move on. Okay. Like I said, I'm just tired of the bull. People will sit there gullible, listen to somebody, for real? And then they'll see my video. That's her hair. But they'll still go back to what some motherfucker said. Moving around. Y'all stupid. Moving right along. Okay, so, like I said, why wasn't it in there? But after I said that, I went to a location. I actually got off. I was on my way home. I got off the bus. I told the bus driver, I said, let me get off right here. I need to do a video. It wasn't even, that wasn't even supposed to be included in this video, part one. Check out part one. Wasn't supposed to be included at all. How about when I went in my bag and took stuff out to organize it, well, guess what was at the bottom of this bag right here? You see the wheels? You see the wheels? Y'all see the wheels? When I open it up, that's the bottom of the bag, right? I put sage in this bag for protection, to protect my things. Stay with me. I lock this bag up, not with a lock. I tie it. Y'all, come on now. And I put cover and stuff on it. Put that on and put my feet on it. This is here lately because I sleep different ways. I might sleep one way for 3 days. I might sleep another way. I put my feet on this bag like it's a stool, and sit up on the couch and go to sleep. And I don't snore. When I'm asleep, I'm at peace. But let me tell y'all what happened. I see debris at the bottom of the bag because I took my stuff out, right? So I see some crumbs or something like crumbs, but actually it was a sage. It was a sage and little debris, some food. I'm gonna keep it real. I might have some cookies or something and put them in the bag, and they might have turned upside down. So I grabbed some of that debris to throw it in the trash. Guess what was in that debris? My damn USB drive. How did it get out the bag with the other ones? And this shit was sealed up 3, 4, 5 times. So I'm telling you, if y'all saw this, you would have been like, there's no way that could have got out that bag. It was in the bottom of this bag. Right there in the bottom. With sage and look, maybe cookie debris or something. I had some cookies off in here and I think they twisted. Y'all hear me? This shit is real. And you got people out here looking at you like you crazy. Bitch, you crazy. I'm out. You crazy. I'm learned. I'm done. Learn something that you don't know. Seriously, I had to say that now. I just made them, take your ass back in because guess what I just heard? That's not a her. And y'all. Oh, God, it's somebody, y'all. It's somebody that asked that I'm going to tear the hell up. Do y'all hear me? Whew. 24, y'all, let them have it. People are getting away with shit because of gullibility, because you got people that they know you're going to believe what they say. Psycho, cray. But the finger is pointed at you because you guys are letting them get away with it. You guys are on their team, but not everybody. Once that lie gets found out that you told a lie, that you told a repulsive lie, your reputation is gone. Because I'm gonna tell y'all something. If somebody can easily lie about your hair, knowing damn well it's your hair, y'all listen to me. They've had their hands in it. In most cases, they've had their hand. If they can lie, and they shit looking like Saturn. I'm just saying, y'all know that planet Saturn, or Latoya's headband, Latoya with her headband on. I'm just saying, Homie the Clown. If they are the reason, if they are the fucking reason why, and see, this is sad, this is contradictory for me, because I grow people's hair with alopecia. So for me to be saying this, y'all please don't think, side note, that if you have alopecia, I go around talking about you. I don't. I take what I do very serious. I take your feelings very serious. Just push that to the side. I don't go around telling people you have alopecia unless you want me to tell, I get your permission to do the video. Y'all, the whole thing, very professional. But when you got someone, a thought that takes it upon themselves, that wants some attention, it ain't the lie that you told, it's the fact that you keep telling it. Y'all, why would somebody do that? I really want to know. I don't hardly ever want to know anything that I can't find out for myself. Why would someone do? Now, people have told me why, and it's on the same page that I'm on. Post your comments why someone would do that, knowing they're telling a mofo lie. I know the demons are riding your ass, but they're not riding your ass that hard. Where you just, and demons do lie. They're not riding your ass that hard where they're just gonna sit there. You still have the right. They can't make you do anything. When it comes to demonology, there is only a handful, it's less than 10% of the people. And we all have demons. There's anything you do that's sinful and not of God, there is a demon involved in it. Okay, please know that. We were not made to sin, but we were created in sin. So we're going to probably do what? Sin. We're born into it. Lies. Thou shalt not lie. Thou shalt not steal. Just we do some shit. Everybody, no one is obsolete. If someone is doing something right now, as I'm talking, 90% of the world is doing something. So no one is judging people. No one is obsolete. But my thing is, why would you sit there and lie and say something is not someone's hair? Let me just say it like it is. Why would you say that that's not someone's hair and you know damn well it's their hair and you've had your hands in it? And I guess because you have had your hands in it, you feel like you have a reason to lie. It validates what you're saying. You're a liar. Ooh, you stinking everything, girl. Why is it that women can get by you and you can smell that twat from here to San Antonio, depending on where you don't say nothing because you like, okay, I know this person getting a shower. I'm just more mature. I'm like, okay, I know this person take a shower. Everybody has a stank funk minute. Okay. You have the right, not everybody, but everybody has a right to at some point. I know they get in. I'm just more mature with mine. I'm not going to sit there and accuse you of being funky, knowing that it's 24 fucking hours in a day, and at some point you're going to clean the crack of your ass. I'm just not going to do that. I'm also going to take into consideration if you're going through some things that, and you have noted this several times, that, I guess I'm just a little bit more mature. Okay. Like I said, moving right along. Why was that USB drive at the bottom of this damn bag? But yet It was in the plastic bag with the other ones when I sealed everything up. No holes, no nothing. I looked at the bag to make sure it was no holes. No holes. It's called astral projecting. Y'all, that's demonology on a whole different level. But see, I left this bag open. It was something else I was looking for in this bag. The bag itself, the luggage. Just can't remember right now. It might come to me before I stop this video. Guess what I heard? You did. You took that out of her bag. I didn't hear them. No, I didn't. But the person, this idiot that's been following me, I know it's 11 years. I'm just gonna start saying 11 years. I know it's 11 years. No, I didn't. I'm sure that's what he said because the response, all I heard was the female voice. You did take that out of her bag. How did? Now I know how he did it, but I must address this question. I must address, how did he take it out of my bag when he don't live where I live? Oh, I know what it was. I just showed y'all this right here. Ooh, this is another one. Remember I showed y'all this? I just bought these. There's different colors, and all there are is the hair wraps where you can wrap your hair like a ponytail holders. There you go. 5 or 6 different colors, 4 or 5 to a color. I think it was a set of 20. It was a set of 20. I also bought some colored little baby rubber bands and this and that. Colored rubber bands. I also bought whatever it was, and also in this bag was some Reach brand. Okay, here's a plug for Reach, REACH. Cleaners where you can clean between your teeth. They have I love theirs. They have a different kind than the regular kind, than dental floss. And I had that in there and everything. That bag was in the bag. All that stuff was in the bag that I from the store that I bought. Well, take that back. The Reach did not come from this store. Ding! But the Reach was in my tote. And I got some of them out of my tote and put them in the bag with those 2 items. Tied the bag up, y'all. But I came home more than once, like 2 days in a row, and left the bag open, zipped up, because I have to tie everything, not just the bag itself. Not just this luggage. I got to tie the stuff up that's in my purse. I got to tie all this stuff up before I seal this bag up. But I went in the kitchen and I probably took out something to eat. I left the bag open, and I purposely left the bag open. This is what they didn't know. I didn't just say, "Ooh, I'm going to leave this bag open." But this is what I knew it was open. I knew I was going to get back to it. I knew time frame wise that if astral projecting, he would take him a moment. I also knew that I was outside on the balcony one night about a week and a half ago, and a fly came in. It hit me on the back of my hand. I left the door cracked, and I said, "Oh," that's what I said, "Oh," to myself. "Oh hell, here we go." Because this idiot astral projects wherever I am, okay, when he feels need be, as a fly. Now, some of y'all gonna laugh at that. Kimmy, come on. No, Kimmy don't have to come on. Kimmy is telling you the absolute God-given truth. Truth. The fly hit the back of my hand and went and came into the apartment. I knew something was fixing to go down. Astral projecting. Astral projecting doesn't just mean that you come out, that you leave your body and go into the spirit realm. It also, there's a fly right there. I just had to duck my head. It also means that you can leave your body and come back and temporarily come as something else. A fly. But this fly, y'all don't look at the size of it. And the fly was not around my bag. The fly has to get into the place. Y'all feeling me? The fly is what enters wherever this is, the apartment, the home. But you'll never see this fly. Because once it enters, this is when it can go into other things. This is demonic, y'all. It's scary for some people. You'll never see it, but you'll hear the feet. You might hear this person's feet while you're asleep. You're asleep on the floor. You might hear this person's feet. Kimmy, that might be the And now I know the difference between those feet that are of the people that live where I live and the feet of whatever, and you're looking up and you don't see nobody, but you hear the feet. You also know when this idiot is mad because the feet, woo-wee, when they whatever they trying to do, it's just not gonna work. Y'all, go back to the bag with the hair accessories. I took everything out of this bag right here, this luggage. I took everything out. I looked around, I looked in my other bags, and I stopped at some point because I knew where it was. It's no, Kimmy, why are you looking over there? You know damn well all that was in your bag. Not all that, but that bag was in this bag. But you still go and look, well, maybe I take a little bag into the bathroom with me when I'm getting dressed. Maybe you look through everything. No bag, nowhere to be found. And for the record, there's only one bathroom that I use where I reside right now. Had been in that bag, I just gave it up. I said this verbally. I said, I'll just go buy some more. They want nothing but $1. That just lets me know basically that they can't afford $1 or a little over $1. It's no big deal. I just go buy some more. Y'all know I had been in that bathroom since looking for this little bag. Y'all hear me? Let me say this again. I had been in the bathroom. Look, we're talking within a 24, 36 hour span. I had been in that bathroom. I gotta use it, even though I don't use that toilet. But I'm saying I got to go in the bathroom. Okay. I had been in that bathroom several times, even just look at my skin, apply this, whatever the reason, irrelevant. But I've been in that bathroom. I'm just gonna say 8 times, six to 8 times prior. Why is it I went in that bathroom, looked on the floor, and that bag was on the floor? Because I didn't give a damn about it being gone. Remember what I said? I'll just buy some more. Obviously, you know, they can't afford them. I'll buy some more because the items go on top of my head. Those were going to mess with my hair. You know, that these items go on my hair. Let me do something to them and put a little witchcraft on them and put them back. I've been experiencing this, y'all, for years, and they're just different items. Where are my clothes? Where my such and such? And then they come back in a spot that you either know they weren't there or in the same spot, but you already looked there. Y'all play that part back. Y'all hear me? I feel sorry for some of y'all. I really do. Y'all better wake up. It's not you. You're not crazy unless you really truly are. No offense. You're not mental unless you really truly are. This is what a demon will do. Mess with your mind, try to make you think this. No, you can't. This mind right here. Y'all tried now. Y'all was trying hard. They were trying, man. But I know where I put my stuff. And we can forget. Don't get me wrong. That's just an example. I know where I put my stuff. I know how I left this. I know my stuff. Blah, 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 blah. Where is it? Where is it? And I'd be a fool or a liar or being evasive if I say every time I look for something, they had it. No, that's not gonna go that way. That's a perfectionist. That's someone trying to be a perfectionist. There are times that I look for something and I'm just gonna say I found it. Okay, but I will say with that I will say this: not every time, and it was more times that I knew where my stuff was wholeheartedly, and it was not there than the times where I was just looking in the wrong spot. Let me say that. And forgot. And each one of those times I found it was a time that I said, oh yeah, I did put that over there. I moved it so I would be able to blah, 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 blah. And it wouldn't be blah, 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 blah. It's a security guard, y'all here. Y'all, when I tell you I'm going to get on black women, it's a security guard here. Let me show you. See that person walking? Oh, let me shut up. Y'all, I was fixing. If your walk is not right, man, Your walk ain't even right. See, and y'all probably think I go around talking about people. I don't. But I'm making a point. Stop talking about people in your walk, man. I look at people's walk sometimes, man. And you walk like, I mean, you got a penis between. This is a woman now, but I'm just saying, I'm visual. You walking like you got a penis or a torpedo between your legs, and it weighs what, 25 pounds? That tilt and get straight, tilt and get straight, tilt and get straight. But you want to go? You talking about my hair? Come on now. Showing videos of me, and they hear me, they turn around, showing videos of me right now, just had me on their phone camera. But you walk like that? That ain't sexy. That ain't sexy. Let me, girl, okay. Kimmy, let's get started. Oh, she done disappeared out that. See, you know, that's what I'm saying. Shut them down. I shut them down. Shut them down. Shut them down. I shut them down. Shut them down. You want to sit up there and talk about people? I hate people that talk about people. So with that being said, there you go. I mean, just, I don't know how she ran with that walk. Okay, moving right along. I don't know how she got around that corner so quick. She gone, baby. Same thing with my housing. People know you and know of you, so they think they can destroy your life. Let me tell you something, and I'm going to say this because I have to do this video as well. Cassandra Elder, you will never be responsible for me having a roof over my head. Never. You will never have that kind of power over me. Not in a million years. I go to the Most High. Sorry. And if he feels, see, it happened for a reason. He had you do what you did. We both knew what you were going to not do. He let me know what you were not going to do. He knew I didn't need to be in that area. He knew I did not need to be in that area. I pressed for time, y'all. I had one day. A little over 24 hours I had. He already knew what she was going to do. But he also knew that what was to come. He also knew I was going to be spied on again. I felt that in my soul. In my heart, rather. That I was going to be spied. I knew it. I already knew it. I already knew it from hearing the conversation. I told you I can hear 85% of what they're saying. I'm not going to go into detail here. I already knew that. But she don't know what I did. She don't know what I just did. This is when the sun has gone down. How did you hear me? Same idiot. It's been following me. Y'all, something gonna happen to this idiot, okay? Something gonna happen to him. I don't know why this person right here is just been sitting here waiting at this damn bus stop because they've been sitting there waiting for me to get on the freaking bus to confirm. Look, dancing. One, it's 50,000 buses done passed by. You hadn't got on neither one of them. Now, I'm doing a video, so I've let my bus pass by, but it's only about 4 buses that come right here, y'all. It's only about 4 buses that come right here. I guarantee you when I go to my bus, and guess what I do? I will go up to the bus like I'm getting on, okay? And say, nah, you gone and get on. I just have to ask a question. I don't even have to, and I don't even say that to be honest with you. I'm just saying, you have missed 5,000 damn buses. Look. 5,000 damn buses has passed by, and you still sitting there looking at me right now. Y'all see them? What bus you waiting on? They'll never answer me because she done busted me. Man. Woo, Lord have mercy. Please, Lord Jesus of Nazareth. Yeah, but anyway, y'all, make a long story short, this idiot, as a fly came in, you never see this fly. You'll never see the fly, okay? but the person, but the idiot, the demon is there. Okay, right? You never see them. You never see the fly. You never see them. But things are gonna change. Something else happened that I knew. I probably can't remember. But it's so much, y'all. It's just so much. But it's okay. I'm protected. I am so protected. So I'm not worried about any of that at all. I'm so protected. So, it's like when you learn what these idiots will do, when you learn what these idiots will do, it is what it is. And you just have to accept it. We are more than officially in the end times. Okay? More than officially in the end times. And y'all, I got to retract the statement that I just made. Okay? I got to retract the statement. Let me leave this right here. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to see who this bus driver is. This bus right here sits here for this number bus sits here for a minute for some reason. Got to look back and watch my stuff. Lake Highlands. No. I was going to say maybe that was, now don't get me wrong. I did hear the conversation about my hair, but they were over there and I was right. I thought, okay, well now she's, in other words, security for this business, male and female. But I thought the female had come out and I hate to say I thought the female did come out and was standing. Oh yeah, because they got a baseball cap on. Okay, I'm on point. The female, that was a female because she had the camera facing towards me. Okay, I was right. But I thought, let me see if maybe that was the bus driver. No, the bus driver has a baseball cap on. So, okay, had to check, because I don't want to lie on someone. But I know what I heard. It was about my hair when she had the camera towards me. But still, I like to be on point. I don't want to accuse somebody of something, and they're not doing it. Okay. I don't like to do that. I don't want to do that. Okay. So there you go. That's it, y'all. Gotta go. The next one of my buses, the next one that comes by, I'm gonna go ahead and catch it. Just had to tell y'all that. So it's called astral projecting. To finish this, astral, ASTRAL space projecting. Astral projection with a J, project. Okay, that means that someone can have an out-of-body experience. They can do things in the spiritual realm and come back to their body. Yeah, come back to their body like like it ain't nothing but a thing. Please know, you guys that are witches, you ain't doing a damn thing, because there's some witches that will tear your ass up. I'm telling you, it's witches are, y'all, I had some, y'all probably wondering why I'm talking like this. Okay, there you go. I had something that had some peanuts in it, and you got that little piece of peanut and you want to crunch it between your teeth, but it's moving it around with your tongue. Yeah. So please know, astral projection and divination, look those two terms up, and man, just learn something, man. This shit is real. Yeah. I said my little prayer. God, please return my USB drive to me. Any information found out from that USB drive, render it null and void, encrypted. And although I teach you guys and have taught you guys you already probably knew about return to sender, reverse the curse. These are just 3 words: reverse the curse, return to sender, null and void, encrypted. Well, it's got "and" in there. These are phrases that you guys need to learn in your life and keep in your life. Please know that I sage myself, aka smudge. I smudge myself every day. Okay? Kimmy, what is smudging? Look up smudging. Okay? SMUD. Look up smudging. Okay? Smudge yourself. Sage, I use sage, and somebody was saying they don't use sage for whatever reason, but I'm using what's in the Bible. I mean, and there's other things you do not have to use sage to smudge with. They were saying something about not using sage, and I saw a video. I turned it off. Y'all stop listening to stuff that don't mean a damn hill of beans. If the whole world is using sage, come on, it's in the Bible. I mean, come on now. But you got someone saying don't use sage. Check that person out. Check out their motive. Could be a witch that don't want someone that they know they're putting witchcraft on to find out about using sage. Which I will say lastly, as well as other reasons, as you guys know, these idiots get mad at me because I am schooling you guys on things, and I have a different way of doing that. As mentioned in video number 1, I had to do video number 1. I started over. I got about 3 minutes in, so it may have been in the other video. If not, the series that I have called The Devil Will Truly Flee, Flee, and truly is in parentheses. All of those videos, speaking of the devil will truly flee, I have something else to tell y'all. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Okay, remember when I said it was something else missing, but I couldn't. Y'all, you see the bag? You probably can't see. It's getting darker. The zipper is here, goes around, here. At the very bottom of this bag, if it's flat, are some documents of mine. Guess what those documents go to? The devil will truly flee. Y'all hear me? This is what she was saying he stole out of my bag. Oh my God. Okay. I have to do those videos. Now, one is already on YouTube. I will be removing that video. I will be removing that playlist off of my YouTube channel because all of that stuff, you guys are going to have to pay for this information. Your girl needs money. As it seems right now, I'm going to be just moving around, okay? I don't know what my future holds. I'm just going to be moving around. So and this is kind of a blessing of sorts because you're in a vehicle following me. I'm gonna cut through these trees and keep it moving. You can't cut through those trees. You know you're a crew, okay? You got to stay on the street. Nah, and all that, okay? No, nobody wants to. There are people who want to live that lifestyle. I'm not one of them, but if I have to, it's cool. I don't have any problem. Okay, so I had mentioned to you guys that that's going to go to Patreon, that those videos will be on Patreon. You're going to have to pay for this, I need the funding, blah, 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 blah. I have not got donations, blah, blah, that whole thing. But because I was looking for a place to stay, my time was not, even though all that's complete, my time was looking for a place to stay. I got to find me a place to stay. Doing research on that and all that. Y'all, why come some of those documents are missing out this bag? And one of them, which I redid again, which was on the kitchen table. I took his stuff, I put my stuff back up, which was on the kitchen table. I pulled it out. One of them put everything back now. Kitchen table. You see what's on there. You see what's not. I put all that back in there. And when I pulled them out before this, again, this particular document was missing, so I had to do it over and did all of them. Everything is complete. I just have to do the videos. Ooh-hoo-wee. Now I can do that because I'm no longer, I've already looked for a place to stay and all that. So now I can focus on other things. Where is some of those documents? Where are they? And I haven't messed with them since whenever. It's been about a month. It's been over a month, I know for a fact, since I have touched those documents because they have been, I had two bags. I had two book bags and I condensed them into one. Now, the book bag that had all my documents and stuff, I just pulled the stuff out and put it in this bag. I didn't need to look through it. I already knew what it was. So no one, in other words, no one has touched those documents but me this whole time, except for the one that disappeared all of a sudden out the bag, just like the rest of these did. Where are those documents? Didn't take all of them. Didn't astral project and take all of them, just took the ones that they felt would send them to another level. You guys, people copy my stuff because I'm not the dumbest cookie in the cookie jar, and they want to copy my stuff because they want to be me. Not knowing that they will never be me. They don't get that part. Not realizing that sounds like something Kimmy would say. That sounds like Kimmy. That's Kimmy stuff. Not knowing that people are gonna catch them in their Halloween costume. I'm not gonna catch this next bus. I gotta finish. That's my bus, but I have to finish this. Not realizing that people are gonna catch you in your Halloween costume, boo-boo. Okay? People are gonna catch you in your Halloween costume. Period. Everybody is not on your team. Everybody is not going to agree with what you're doing. People are going to eventually see that you are an imposter. People are going to see this shit. People know how, like I'm talking to you guys right now, people know how I talk. People know how I'll say this and say that or whatever. Oh, I didn't know my bus stops right there too. Okay, cool. Okay, so it stops at both stops. I didn't see that number on down there on the pole, but and maybe they were just trying to run to the bus stop and the bus driver was just being nice. Either way, look. That person's still down there, y'all. Every fucking bus that needs to come this way has come through at least twice. And then they looking at me with their legs open like we fixing a duel. You don't want to duel with this one. You hear me? Y'all see what I'm saying? Do y'all hear me? See, let me tell y'all what I'm fixing to do. Y'all see this right here? Pay attention. I'm going to point. Can y'all see my hand? There you go. If I go down that way right there, it's a train station. I got more than one way to get me on my way. Do y'all hear me? Guess what I'm fixing to do? Since the bus that I would catch to get to my bus is already gone. Y'all hear me? So you've been waiting right there all that time. That the sun was still up. The sun was still up, y'all. This is what I'm talking about. How long is it? How long? This video is over an hour. That person came in about, 10 minutes after I started recording. You hear me? So I'm fixing to, what they say? Shoot ghost. Now look right here. Look right here. He just sit down, Hispanic, with a whole bunch of bags. It's some shit in them bags. Trust me, it's some recording shit off in them. Y'all hear me? See? But I'm fixing to roll. But I don't even know what I was talking about, y'all. Look, I gotta go. It's a little longer than but I'll do an hour, but it's 2 minutes over. So let me do this. I'm gonna walk and talk. Y'all know I know how to do the walk and talk. Cause see, it's something I gotta eat. I can even go this way past them. But I'm gonna go this way. Look, I ain't sat down 30 seconds. I ain't sat down 20 seconds. You hear me? I ain't sat down 20 seconds and the phone is already out. Y'all hear me? Woo, and looked at me like, damn, you leaving? Yeah, I'm gone. Itch. Where's she going? She gonna go catch the train, woo woo. Y'all check this out. I know how to bounce. I'm serious. Just said by the time I started walking, they were already sitting down with their phone in their hand, mess with the phone. To y'all, that's normal, Kimmy. They can mess with their phone. Y'all didn't hear what I said. Play that back. But the look on that face though, if looks could kill. Damn! I didn't even get the seat hot. You already leave. See, this is what I do. I'll bounce. Been there for an hour and I will bounce. Let's see, y'all see this in action? I know who's spying on me. I know who's not spying on me. Period. Y'all hear me? I've never been this close to it. You hear me? Look. Check this out. I've never been this close to it. Look at these two right here. Looking at the top of the building. Wait a minute, wait. He in his pocket. Look, he in his pocket. If he pulls the phone out, I'm just gonna stop the video. And she got hers out already. Look, look, look. Both of them done pulled the phone out. I'm gone. Bye. Y'all see that? You see it? Bye. Bye. Just bye.